So the internet, specifically YouTube, kind of messed up making beats with loops and samples. I'm not even talking about uncleared samples from other songs, but that's obviously what hip hop was based on. And yes, if you sample somebody else's track and put that beat out, there's a good chance that you'll either get copyright claimed, or worse, your channel might get an actual copyright strike and you may get in legal trouble. Yes, that will happen just with an internet beat, even if you haven't made money off of it. But the whole point of royalty-free loops and samples and sample packs created by producers and sound designers is to avoid sample clearance. And now, because of the way Content ID works on YouTube, when you upload a beat that you made with one of these loops, you end up getting a copyright claim. And what's even worse, if a rapper buys one of your beats, they might get a copyright claim too, not just from YouTube, but also from their distributor. So they can't even upload their track. Now they're upset and it's your problem. So how do we fix this? There are ways. I got a couple solutions for you, because I feel like this is one of the biggest problems afflicting making beats online, selling beats online, even more so than AI, honestly. So here's an example. I made a beat with a Splice loop, royalty free, right? It's supposed to be royalty free. I can't monetize it. Yes, I can just go here, click take action, file a dispute. I will win this dispute, by the way. When I go to reason, I just go to license because I do have a license for this. Don't type that, please. But you can type something to the effect of, so now it's in God's hands. Now, if a recording artist takes this beat, right, and they get the same dispute, and let me tell you something, actually, the person that's claiming this, it's a producer too, so they know damn well they're not supposed to be doing this. They are being a jerk. They know not to do this. Producers, you know what you're doing when you run your Splice loop-based beats through these Content ID systems. You are screwing over not only the creator of the sample, but everyone else who wants to use it. But let's say a recording artist uses this beat and they run into the same problem. Well, then I have to go to Splice, find the proper sample, click on get a certified license, type my name, or I think even type the artist name, and then I send them the PDF file. They upload it to their distributor. Wow, everything's good. This takes up way too much time though. Why can't we just avoid this altogether? Well, there is a way. And I used to get annoyed when people would say, well, you gotta flip your Splice loops. Because I'm like, legally, you don't have to do that. But it's actually a lot more fun, and you can avoid all of this headache when it comes to people who license your beats, when it comes to you uploading beats to your YouTube, losing your monetization, getting your money put in escrow. Let's avoid this altogether. So shout out to Kavi for sending me this plugin, because I have been using it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I made 4 beats, well, 3 beats and a sample, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. This is not only fun, but it's also going to help me avoid these Content ID claims, because I'm making these samples unique. So here's a sample from Splice. I like the track. But I know if I use it as is, even though, as you can see, I time stretched it, I still could end up with a copyright claim. But what I did was I ran the ToneFlex plugin over it. Here's what it sounds like with the sample run through ToneFlex. Number one, YouTube's not catching that. Number two, when people hear that, you don't know where those sounds are coming from. That shit sounds crazy. Here's another example. I'm just taking a Southside loop straight off of Splice. I'm gonna only play a couple seconds of it. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. And now I'm gonna enable ToneFlex. It transforms it. There's no way I'm getting caught. Plus it sounds super dope. Let me run through some different presets. Oh, that's a game changer. That would be dope to just layer on top of that. You know, I make samples too, so here's a sample I made recently. I stretched it out quite a bit, but it still doesn't have that vintage feel that I really want it to have. So I can use this plugin also as a way to mimic that analog, to emulate that analog feel. So here in, I think it's Basic Effects, yeah, tape time warp, for example, we have all of these options here. There are all these analog warmth options here as well. And I can edit every single parameter. I can automate every single parameter as well if I want to get into that. All right, what about samples? I'm not even going to play this because I know I'm going to get copyright claimed. I have a R&B classic up here, and I wanted to build kind of a trap soul beat around it because I love sampling, but I also love adding my original elements to it. This is what it sounds like without the sample. I'm not just going to throw one tone flex on this, I'm gonna throw two. So this is what it sounds like here. You're gonna recognize the sample, but it is warped quite a bit. And I loved how that sounds. So I threw another one on top of it to kind of blur it. So I went from the background Vox preset to Acrobat. This is just the first one that comes up. People love using that preset. And now it's way smoother. Do you hear what it's doing with the delay, with those high-pitched? It's super dope. It's like a call and response. And so now I get this. Now, this isn't about avoiding sample clearance. This is just about making a beat sound doper and making a sample sound cool. Because, you know, all these old school R&B samples have big ass drums, and even if you run it through a stem splitter, it doesn't always sound right. And so adding that movement, blurring things, softening the track overall, softening the sample overall so that your elements can really shine is something that very few plugins can do all at once. ToneFlex can do it all at once, and I can even use, I can keep stacking incidents of that same plugin on the same sample just to get a much cooler sound, tweak the individual pieces, automate the parameters, do whatever I want. Possibilities are endless. If you're convinced now, just go get it. Use the code DJPayne30. You'll get 30% off, which is a hell of a savings. But I'm going to show you two more things. One, this is just a sample that I was working on, and it sounded like this originally. So the first thing I'm going to do is put ToneFlex on the lead sound, and I'm just going to use, I use PND Vocal Accents. Oh, I like that preset. Because you see there's a lot going on. You get the chorus, the tremolo, the reverse. Matter of fact, let's throw delay and reverb on it and see how that sounds. I like that. I'm gonna just get a little excessive and I'm gonna just throw it on the master. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. That might be the one, Driz Keys. I'm actually going to give this sample away to my Discord members. Why not? They'll like that. And last but not least, I just wanted to make some hard shit. I did make a video very recently with a gentleman who was a dope-ass producer claiming that trap beats were too simple. So this might be too simple. I mean, it's a very simple, straightforward melody with, just hard ass drums. Can we make this sound different? Can we make this stand out? Yes, we can. Almost feels like cheating, even though, again, you can get really advanced with the sound design. It's not just toggling these things on and off. You can get into the advanced 8 guitar pedals, and you can really treat them as though they're actual pedals. They're virtual, obviously, but they're functional. You can change that. You can change this stuff, the modulation. You can create your own presets. As a matter of fact, I hope you do, and then send them to me. All right, so I've had a very busy day messing with this plugin. I use it for sound design, I use it for sample making, and now I'm gonna use it a lot more often to flip these royalty-free samples that cause me so much pain when I upload these beats to BeatStars and to YouTube. Again, shout out to Sonic's Audio, shout out to Kavi. He's sponsored videos before, and I appreciate when I can work with fellow producers on products that I actually enjoy using. So this is one of them, and if you want to try it out, again, 30% off, not 10%, not 20, 30% off. Use the code DJPayne30. The link is below. I put the code there as well. And hopefully a bunch of you figure this program out and really learn how to use it and create some preset packs that are dope too, so I can run through those as well. And drop a comment, let me know if there are any plugins that you like using that are similar, that can flip sounds and transform your audio and your MIDI ideas and even samples. Appreciate you tuning in. Much success to you. Peace.